The horrible, very bad, evil, truly awful Tesla is going to force everyone to live in conditions of absolute terror, sleeping inside a factory, forced to grind the souls of the innocent to make the new compact. No, guys, this is nonsense, and I'm getting tired of the same BS over and over. So let's discuss the lie behind the whole idea that everyone is going to be tethered to their workstations. I'm Brian. Welcome to Future Raza. So this is one story. This is just one story, but we'll cover more than one. Elon saying that the affordable new EV might have workers spending all night on the production line as Project Redwood looks to produce Teslas with a price tag under 30,000. So already off to a bad start. There's no confirmation it's Project Redwood. It could be. And under 30,000, I mean, that's a little generous. The number's 25. Let's go with 25. The Model 3, the Model Y, they're already getting close to 30,000, especially if you count rebates. Ambitious push to redefine, they're going to make this car. During the company's recent earnings call, Musk issued a stark warning to Tesla workers, preparing them for intense manufacturing process that diverges sharply from conventional methods. In a move that underscores the gravity of Tesla's production goals, Musk announced that engineers and workers would need to be sleeping on the line. That's outrageous. I am outraged, or at least I would be if any of that was true. I was there for the earnings call, weren't you? We all listened to it. Maybe not all of us. But I'm going to guess that a good 30 to 80% of the people watching this video were on that call and did not hear that language. You know why? Because it wasn't there. But surely this isolated, oh no, wait. Here we are, San Antonio Express News. As Tesla builds new vehicles, workers will be sleeping on the line, Elon says. He said that? Surely I'd remember. Tesla CEO announced that the automaker will start the production of a more affordable next-gen crossover. Did you hear that? Because I didn't. Crossover. Thought it was going to be a compact. I mean, that's what... They already have a crossover. They only make 5 cars, and one of them's a crossover. All right. We need engineers to be living on the line. This is not sort of off the shelf, it just works type of thing, Musk said during the call. Notice a break there. That will be a challenging production ramp. Like, as I can emphasize, we'll be sleeping on the line practically. In fact, not practically, we will be. As I can emphasize. I don't remember hearing that. Where did you get that verbiage? And you're taking this to mean everyone will be sleeping on the line. That's whatever the opposite of a generous assumption is. Elon Musk reveals his live and sleep at factory plans for Tesla's new EV. Tesla's working on it, which is expected to enter production later this year. He warned engineers they'll face production hell to launch the company's revolutionary new EV, likely requiring them to live and work at the factory. Guys, nuance is lost on you. Let's see if these guys use in quotes. We really need the engineers to be living on the line. It's the same quote with the same break. Why are we breaking up this quote? It's broken up so much. This will be a production ramp, Musk said. We'll be sleeping on the line. Practically, not practically, we will be. You cut stuff out and you didn't note it. Why would you do that? Now, it could be lazy reporting. More likely, I see this as sensational reporting. Musk warns Tesla workers they'll be sleeping on the production line to build its new mass-market EV. That's not what they said. No, he said it. Next step, we really need the engineers to be living on the line, not a sort of off-the-shelf type thing that just works. Break. There will be challenging production ramp. Break. We'll be sleeping on the line. They keep breaking the quote. Well, gosh, what is the quote? Surely it must exist. Elon Musk wants engineers sleeping on the line. No, he doesn't. That's not how it works. I'll point out, production hell existed for the Model 3. They were trying some things that didn't work out, but really Model 3 was a bet the company moment. Tesla could have failed. If that production line did not get up to speed, the company would have failed. Does that mean everyone was sleeping on the line? No, but he was. I don't think Peter Rawlinson's doing that. He doesn't have the same sense of urgency over at Lucid. Nobody's doing that. Only Elon. And not today, only when it mattered. You notice the Model Y did not experience production hell. The Model S and X refreshes went very, very slowly. There was no sleeping on the lines. There was no production hell. There was output hell. The cars were not being produced. But there was no sleeping on the lines. And even the reveal for the new upgraded Tesla's Model S and X was announced and then postponed. Boy, if you bought your airline ticket, you'd be a little annoyed. The Cybertruck also, it took longer than expected to come out. When it finally came out, there was no production hell. People are not sleeping on the line. That's not a thing. And this is, again, not a bet the company moment. That's why they're doing it first in Texas before rolling it out to more factories. That's why they're going slow in building those other factories. Some bosses may ask employees to take work home with them, but Elon expects people running his factories to make home their work. That's a lie, Kron. What are you talking about? This is not an off-the-shelf sort of thing. It just works type thing. Break. It's expected to be, that will be a challenging production ramp. We'll be sleeping on the line, practically. Not practically, we will be. There should be a noted break there, but there isn't. And Tesla has not responded to Business Insider's request for comment as of yet. Right, they don't do that. They don't respond to it. Because if they respond to this, they're going to have to respond to all the insanity. And this, my friends, is insanity. Oh, TechSpot, Elon says workers will be sleeping on the floor. What the F, Tesla? Tesla's having the best time right now. They missed their earnings and revenue forecast during the previous quarter, and now he's saying, oh, you got to sleep on the line. Rob, you should be ashamed of yourself. This is garbage. Garbage, true garbage. If only there was a way to find the transcripts and see what was actually said. Oh, look, there is. Oh, look, let's see. I will be sleeping on the line practically. I will be sleeping on the line practically. In fact, not practically, we will be. Okay, let's back it up. I won't certainly say things they should be taken with a grain of salt since I'm often optimistic. 2025. There's a lot of new technology, like a tremendous amount of new revolutionary manufacturing technology here. The reason I want to put this new revolutionary manufacturing line at Giga Texas was because we really need the engineers to be living on the line. This is not sort of off the shelf, just works type thing. And it's a lot easier for Tesla engineering to live on the line if it's in Austin versus elsewhere. Live on the line is a metaphor. You guys kept cutting out this part. It's easier to live on the line when it's in Austin versus elsewhere. Why would they keep cutting that out? That feels like the sort of thing you very much need to include. If you wanted them to literally live on the line, it would be much easier to do it in a new location. If you take them from Austin and put them in Nuevo Leon, they can live on the line. They can literally, it might be easier than going back to their hotel. But if they're in Austin, they can go home each night and still live on the line. It can still be part of their, every conscious moment trying to remember what's going right and what's going wrong. You got it wrong and backwards on purpose. So, but we're currently, expecting to start production in the second half of next year. That will be a challenging production ramp. Like as I will be sleeping on the line practically. In fact, not practically, we will be. I will be sleeping on the line practically. In fact, not practically. And then we will be. Does this mean everybody's going to be sleeping on the line? No. Probably means him and maybe 2 or 3 others who are senior enough that they're paid an amount that they are happy to do it, or at least willing to do it, or at least paid so well that they wouldn't dream of quitting in the middle of something like this. You see, the workers, the assembly workers, are paid hourly. They get an hourly wage. Overtime is very expensive. Many companies avoid it at all costs because It is expensive. And if you're paying someone to be there, you're going to pay them to sleep? That's not how it works. That's not going to happen. No, they would be. It's so dishonest. It's fundamentally dishonest. The company is starting in Texas because that's where the engineers are. They can go home at night. They can be with their friends and family and still be on the line every day as needed to get the product ramped. If it was in Texas, if it was not in Texas, but in India or Nuevo Leon or someplace where Tesla does not yet have an established base of engineers, they would have to send them in, and then they could literally live on site. They could put trailers next to the building for them to go out and catch 4 hours of sleep before coming back. But it's not the workers because they're paid hourly. And so if you were to work 40 hours and then put in another 26, you'd get 23, something 26 and a half. You'd get double pay for the week. Not a lot of people want to put in those kinds of hours. But there are people I have known who work hourly jobs at places like Boeing who love the holidays because they get all that sweet, sweet overtime when everyone else is on vacation. Some people enjoy that. When I was young, I would have absolutely leapt at that. I worked 2 jobs during the summer to get all my finances in order for the next school year. This is classic dishonesty. So what did I miss? What did I misunderstand? Is this Elon fella truly, truly awful? I think you could make some arguments, but not about this. This is willful dishonesty. This is everybody taking the same quote out of context in the exact same way. Like, subscribe, do the usual things if you feel like it. Maybe leave me a little a buck or two on one of the platforms. I don't know. Every bit helps. I'm out here scrapping every day. Everybody else, like, subscribe, mash the thummy things. You know what you're doing. And stay tuned, stay juicy, and I cannot wait to hear from you clever robots in the dystopian hellscape that is the factory.